What's up guys, jrsimages here. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about my film camera collection. Now, to start off with this video, of the first camera that's going to be on the list is going to be the Yashica Mat 124G 120 film 6x6 format twin lens reflex. Now this was very popular for people because it looks really cool. It flips up, it's a waist finder, different prisms into it. There's a lot of cool features with this camera. It also has a light meter built in. All you just need is like a button battery. So now that we've started off with that camera, let's go on with the next cameras that are on this list. So let's go. All right, so the second camera that we have to talk about in this segment of the video is going to be the Polaroid 100 land camera. Now this is like a really old Polaroid, the 100 series film. So they only made like a handful of them, and now they're like super hard to find. Now I was really lucky enough to be gifted this by my mom, but most importantly my grandma. Grandpa was really into cameras as well. Some of this is like, you know, their home cameras that they would use. The lens on this is 114 at f-stop. It goes all the way up to 8.8 bellows. So what that means is you put the bellows out and then you're able to take a picture. Very unique and antique of a camera, and I'm really lucky to have it on my collection of cameras. I am looking at ways on how to fix it and actually how to use it, because it could be a potential YouTube video about just doing that. To still sell the film that it actually uses, and kind of looking around on how to fix it, stuff like that, because that would be a really cool video, especially on this channel that is photography oriented. Let's go on to the next camera. Alright, so the Bell & Howell Super 8 film camera was really designed for homemaking movie, you know, strictly at home, but I think it's actually perfect in my collection and having this camera, because I'm able to get the right amount of battery, the right amount of feet for filming. So now when you're doing film, especially doing movies like Super 8, you know, 8 feet is 8 minutes essentially. So you can kind of imagine back in the old days, Quentin Tarantino or any type of filmmaker that film with Super 8 or film cameras, how much time and time consuming that is. Not just doing the film, not just loading it up and filming it and doing different takes, and like, let's just say that whole roll was just like, that wasn't it, let's do a whole nother roll. Like, that's a lot of money, that's a lot of film. So to have this in my collection, I really think this is a good collection piece. So really appreciate all these gifts. I like to say trophies because all of this stuff is like trophies, like medals to me. Get on with the next camera. Let's go. Alright, third time's a charm. The first time I tried filming this video, it was in slow-mo. The second time this video, I had the mute feature on the road, which I didn't even know they had a mute feature for the road. Okay, anyway. The other camera in this section of this video is going to be the Kodak VR 35mm. Now, I saw some images online about this camera before I actually bought it at the thrift store for about $15, but I'm really excited on how this camera is actually going to function. Everything works on it. It's completely automatic, but I really do want to make a whole thorough review on it on my YouTube channel. So it is really cool. It is really nice of a camera, and again, when you slide it open, it's also ready to fire, ready to take pictures. When you slide it back, you know, cover the lens, it actually works as like a safety kind of a thing. Like, it doesn't allow you to take any pictures, which I think is really cool. So with that being said, let's get on to the next video. So the Pentax P3N is actually a camera that I got from OfferUp for $25. Now, I mentioned it in my last video. If you guys haven't already seen it, go see it. It's about 3 C's of photography. But on the topic that we were talking about, the Pentax P3N is a 35mm camera. I got it for $25. Looked up the value, it was $185 instead of $175. So my fault, I got incorrect information, or I just said incorrect information. Now I'm fixing my mistake. But with that being said, they had no idea it was worth that amount. They just sold it for $25. So I think that's really cool, a really good find, and something to add to my collection forever. I think film photography is great. I feel like it's picking back up as far as time, as far as nostalgic. People are getting kind of crazy with like getting different cameras. The Contax T2. There's a lot of good film cameras still today that was invented years ago, and they're in mint condition. And I feel like I feel like I want to continue that trend. I want to keep cameras in great condition, so if I happen to pass them along to my children or my grandchildren, anything like that, it's essentially in still good mint condition. I love film photography. I do want to make more videos about film photography. So with that being said, let's get on with the next camera. Let's go. The Canon AE1 is actually gifted to me. The Canon AE1 because it's aesthetic. I like it because it's all black. I've added a few accessories that it's like a gold shutter release button, and I've been adding some stuff to it, so you know, it's really cool. Really thankful that I got gifted the Canon AE1 because it is a beautiful camera. Another camera that I wanted to talk about was going to be the Olympus Stylus. Now, Olympus Stylus was actually, again, gifted from my dad. And, you know, all these cameras that I've been gifted, I really appreciate because, again, each one has a meaning. Each one is going to give me something a little bit different. They're all in my arsenal. I plan on fixing all of these and making different videos about them because it is regarded to photography. It is, you know, a format. It is a medium. So I do, on all these cameras that I do mention, I do want to make a video about them. I love photography. I love talking about photography and giving you guys information about photography. So with that being said, that's going to end the video for today. My name is jrsimages. I really appreciate the support. I really appreciate the love and the feedback. Any of you guys have video ideas, let me know because I'll do them. I have a lot of video ideas myself, but if you have video ideas yourself or anybody at all, let me know. So that's gonna wrap up today's video about my film camera collection. We just got a brand new subscriber, so I really appreciate whoever subscribed. Make sure you subscribe and put post notifications on so you don't miss another upload. It's a beautiful day out here in California, but I gotta go back home. I gotta work on another video. So stay safe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.